Hi, I'm Vinny Young. I'm a novice woodworker. I try to bring you many different types of projects on this channel, made from exotic woods all over the world, including domestic. It's everything that I've learned off of YouTube, and I do this just to show you that you can do it too, and that's why I encourage you to build something, and hopefully my projects inspire you. If they do, well then great. Sit back, enjoy, and thanks for watching. So it's time to be creative here. I need to be able to have this lid go in here, okay? Yet I also need a barrier. I need something that's going to be weatherproof to be able to seal around here between the plywood and the inside of the urn. And so that's why I had purchased this weather stripping. And when I looked it up online, it said, you know, weatherproof, whatnot. I've never used it before. I'm sure those of you who've worked construction or whatever are probably laughing at me right now thinking, that's not going to be waterproof. You're right, it's not waterproof. I went ahead and I took it and I ran some water over it. It's basically a sponge, which defeats the entire purpose. So I've ordered some rubber tape, which is waterproof, and that's what I'll use to put around the perimeter here. Hopefully that'll be in tomorrow, but nonetheless, I still need to make sure though that when I put this on, whatever is going to secure this down can't be higher than the lip, because otherwise, you know, it's going to rock and you'll feel that. So I wanted to go ahead and try to use something like this, and you can see it just you might not be able to see it on tape, but it's just clearing the lip, maybe an eighth of an inch. So if the weatherproof tape is also an eighth of an inch thick, which it is, then I need to trim this down just a hair to be able for it to fit underneath there. That's one thing that I've got to do. The other one, it would be to figure out how I'm going to secure this so that it can, what I'm going to do is cut a notch out of this one, cut a piece out of this one, cut a notch out of that so that it'll allow it to be able to swivel and cover I don't need it to do much, just the head of the D-ring, even on the side is fine. As long as it covers it. Then I need something to go through, and I thought, well, okay, if I could use a bolt with a nut, so a bolt just goes through here and then a nut, but I'd rather try to stay more creative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 1/4 inch dowel rod. That's going to be the what the wood swivels on. So I'm gonna pop that through the whole lid, and when it comes out the other side, I'm gonna drill a hole and put this nail through it, and it'll just fit. And then I'll bend the tips of it, and from there, then the other end would come up through the wood, and it would be glued onto it. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it works out, and I don't know. I think we'll be very successful. But regardless, let's get on to it. Oh, I'm going to make this thinner, so I'm removing a layer of it. If it'll let me. Maybe we have to stick with this one. bottom piece. It's fine. We'll chisel that out.
All right. Okay. Now I need to cut out that notch. So I'm going to bring it down to here and we'll see how far that goes as far as clearance and the notch to fit over it. So I'm basically going to cut this in half, or try to. Ha! Nice. Let's see how that fits. We have our clearance. Hopefully you can see that. If not, I'll have to change it. We have our clearance there, and then when it comes over, look at that. So, we've got our clearance here. That's nice. Pretty sure that'll definitely take care of as far as that weather stripping goes. Concern there. Just need to sand it down, obviously. But so the intent is for it to swivel over and just hold that in place. So yeah, I think that'll work. Let's clean this up. Kind of round these edges over or something, and yeah, we'll go from there. Sweet. Glue that in there. That is a snug fit. Nice. Like it. All right. It probably doesn't seem like time has lapsed, but believe me, time has lapsed. I've started already the polyurethane coating on the plywood lid, and now I'm moving on. I've called Mom and got confirmation as far as carving of the heart goes. She said since this box is basically, it's handmade already anyway, go ahead and do the heart. If it looks like one of those tree carvings where you have the heart and the arrow from, you know, John Loves Cindy or something like that, that's fine because it just adds more character to it. So I'm gonna take a stab at it. I've tried, like I was showing, I've tried a few here. I did some more on the purple heart. I get mixed results. I'm pretty sure it's technique and the sharpness of the blade. So I will make sure that the blade is very sharp, and we're gonna give it a shot. So let's see what we get. All right, here goes something. Make that just a little bit deeper. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe a little bit wider here. Slipped a couple times. Might be able to clean that up with a card scraper. Okay, so I've now sanded it to 220. I put on some more denatured alcohol in order to raise the grain, then did another brush with 220. I think we're ready now for polyurethane. So the next time you see this, the box will basically be done. All right, we're coming down the home stretch. We've got polyurethane applied. We went ahead and went with, like I said, the water-based semi-gloss. So that came out really nice. The heart came out nice. And shout out to Mr. Eagle 981 for identifying what we were trying to figure out as far as what's the lid and top, etc. He's saying that this was the cap and this is the base. I'm all for it. Thank you very much. So what's left? All we got to do is assemble the base and put it in. That's about it. So this is it. Oops, almost forgot the weather stripping. We'll put that in, and I also have to drill out the holes for the base. So yeah, we'll do that here. And that will do it. We are now done with the box, with the urn, I should say. The base is installed and everything is weatherproofed. So I hope you like it, Mom. And it was a pleasure making it for you. Thanks everyone for watching.